Have you ever thought, there's got to be a better and simpler way to learn organizational strategies? 5 Minutes Learning has a global and diverse collection of case studies to help management students. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our upcoming and interesting case studies. Effective business practices are governed by moral guidelines, so acting ethically in business is considered fair business practice. Businesses can benefit significantly from ethical behavior and corporate social responsibility. They may attract customers to the firm's products, thereby boosting sales and profits. In addition, they attract more employees willing to work for the company, allowing them to get the right talent and increase productivity. Some of the market strategies that Starbucks uses in order to maintain its dominant position in the market have been called anti-competitive by critics. Critics argue that this is unfair, because competitors are not able to afford the higher price for prime locations. Starbucks settled an employment lawsuit in 2005 with 8 workers at its Kent, Washington, roasting plant. Employees said they were retaliated against for supporting the union. Moreover, around 2,000 Starbucks workers in New Zealand went on strike in November 2005. They wanted the company to improve its youth rates and provide safe hours. In 2008, a California court ordered Starbucks to refund over $100 million to baristas. The company illegally distributed tips to shift supervisors from the barista tip pool. A British NGO, Oxfam, accused Starbucks of harming Ethiopian coffee farmers by not honoring its fair trade agreements in October 2006. Oxfam says Starbucks isn't letting Ethiopian farmers register their products with the government, which harms coffee farmers. Many U.S. companies reduce their tax burden by housing intellectual property in tax havens and charging their subsidiaries royalties. Income tax is charged on a company's profits. The company needs to lower its profits to pay less tax. This can be done by cutting down on revenue or increasing costs. No company is willing to shrink their revenue, so they'll just raise costs. To increase costs, Starbucks charges a royalty fee for branches that use its brand image, logo, or processes. The royalty fee in the UK and other European countries is around 6%. Because these royalties are considered costs, Starbucks UK headquarters can deduct them from profit, which reduces income tax. As part of Starbucks' business ethics and compliance program, the company promotes ethical behavior. It helps preserve its reputation and culture. Starbucks takes pride in promoting ethical behavior. As part of the program, the company provides regular reports detailing its socially responsible and sustainable business practices. This program helps employees make responsible decisions and ensures everyone follows the rules and regulations to support the company's mission and values. The company's mission is to create a culture that inspires and values its employees. Starbucks makes sure its operations comply with local laws, regulations, and standards. Starbucks audits and reviews its policies and procedures regularly to ensure they are legal. The Audit and Compliance Committee oversees financial reporting and accounting. The company believes that managing an ethical organization is a vital part of its success. What is it like being ethical with your suppliers? Supplier relationships should not be limited to a formal give and take relationship. Starbucks believes in empowering the farmers it sources from. Its success is tied to the farmers who grow its cocoa. During sourcing, the brand focuses on ethics and sustainability. By helping these farmers grow and thrive, companies ensure a long-term supply of high-quality raw materials. Instead of using middlemen, it helps farmers become more self-sufficient by contacting them directly. Farmers also have to follow certain rules and stay committed to Starbucks' corporate citizenship policy. In 2001, Starbucks launched a preferred supplier program to attract and reward socially and environmentally responsible farmers. In terms of sustainable and ethical sourcing, the brand has set ambitious targets and mostly achieved them. In 2017, Starbucks celebrated 99% ethical sourcing. Every big business faces a challenge when it comes to managing 100% ethical practices. But a very few companies do it as proactively and creatively as Starbucks. Businesses of all sizes are very careful about their hiring and retention strategies and training their employees. Managing human resources ethically is a challenge, but also an opportunity. By managing employees ethically, Starbucks wins their trust. HR practices that are ethical results in higher motivation, lower attrition, and better performance. To maximize your organization's efficiency and productivity, employee satisfaction is crucial. So, what does Starbucks do to keep its workers satisfied? Apart from the pleasant environment and work culture, Starbucks has several perks. Employees at Starbucks are called partners, and they get everything they need to live empowered lives. Employees also receive perks like coffee and tea markdowns, in-store discounts, recognition programs, and a gym on site, daycare, and dry cleaning. With Starbucks, employees can collaborate with others and lead happy lives. Employees get ethics and compliance training to help them do business ethically. They can also report issues and concerns through several communication channels. Starbucks is known for its customer service and customer relationships. It trains its employees well in customer service and customer relationships. Baristas at Starbucks are even trained in customer service so they can interact with customers well and keep them engaged. In fact, customer ethics are a matter of responsibility. Starbucks is a premium brand with premium prices. It's not a brand that can expect its customers to ignore minor flaws. More than anything, customers want transparency in their relationships. Also, Starbucks does well with customer conversations. It has opened several channels for customer conversations and suggestions. Its own website and social media are some of its key channels. Complaints and suggestions can also be submitted on the website, in addition to the phone number and email. Every day, organizations face ethical misconduct and illegal behavior from employees and managers. What still matters in strategic management is the value of planning ahead. Every business has a vision and a mission. Both of these are taken into account in strategic management. It's also critical to pay attention to some other effective approaches, like business ethics. This approach will help you succeed in your business field and beat your competitors. The foundation for ethical behavior extends way beyond corporate culture and company policies. It's also influenced by an individual's early moral training, the other institutions that affect him or her, the competitive business environment the company is in, and society in general. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel for receiving updates about my upcoming case study videos.